What makes you think, if anything, that the country could get back on the right course?
Well, the right guy gets in.
Who's that?
Well, I don't know. I mean,
Okay.
you have two running.
Right?
Donald Trump's policies were really great.
Okay.
I know a lot of people say he's a big mouth and blowhard, but you know what? His policies were pretty good.
Okay.
Had Biden kept all his policies,
Right?
things would be a lot different right now.
So with Trump, you'll trade what you call the big mouth for the policies.
Right.
Okay?
And that would make sense.
Right?
Okay, I mean, look, he's a New York guy.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
He talks a lot.
Uh-huh.
He talks,
Uh-huh.
all right? Well, you know what? But his policies were pretty good.
Okay.
And like Biden had every chance to like keep them, but everything that was Trump, we have to get rid of.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? His policies were pretty good there, bucko. I mean,
Right.
he could have kept them in, and guess what? The economy would have been roaring.
Do you think Joe Biden's doing a good job, or?
I think Joe Biden has done more than any other president in a long time. The list is unbelievable. The Inflation Act, the environment. He undid all the crap the other guy did. Student loans. There's so much he's doing. I don't understand how people don't see that. If you go on his website, they'll list all the things he's done. They didn't make it up. It's real.
There are a lot of Democrats who say that they might not vote at all. How does that make you feel?
And that has been a problem my whole lifetime. If everybody that's a Democrat would vote, we'd win completely all the time.
Do you know people who would fit that description but don't?
Yeah.
Why aren't they voting?
They don't follow politics. They really don't know what's happening. A lot of people aren't involved.
I don't think there's any president that we've ever had that's perfect, right? We're always going to be able to find some fault. I think a big thing with Joe Biden, going back to what I said about the change in 2000, it's empathy. I think that there's empathy there, right? This administration has empathy. There's things that I would like to see done differently, right? But I think overall, the issues that I care about, my issues, right? Public education, I think on the LGBTQ side, it's the same thing, right? We're back to them passing, pro-trans stuff, education guidelines to help people handle situations that might arise in the school on trans. And then the White House is rainbow during June.
No other country has open borders right now. About 1,800 schools right now that have policies in place that have removed parental rights over sexuality. Children K through 12. My 5-year-old wants to be a superhero. The next day, he wants to help mommy in the kitchen and be a chef. He doesn't know what he wants at 5 years old. You have policies all over littered in public education right now. And we have one here in Washoe County that says that if my son went to the school and said he wants to be a girl, I wouldn't have a right to know.
And do you connect that to politics in the sense, do you see that as a Democratic policy? You see that as a Democratic policy?
Major Democrat policy. Major, major, major.
What do you think are your choices in this election?
They are definitely very different. The only thing that I think is that they are older. I mean, I think that age is a question mark for both. To be frank, to be both.
And if Biden wins?
I do feel that Biden and the Democratic Party will be more accepting of the ideals of the American dream, understanding that immigration can only helps American society.